Hey, Amanda.
Hey, Justin, good morning.
How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. Quarantine in the house. How are you?
Oh, I'm just perfectly lovely. I miss you
I miss you
and
too.
our candied bacon lunches at Famous Toastery in Roanoke. I just wanted to connect. It's nice to be able to see someone.
It is. It is.
It is a little strange working from home, but uh, kind of nice in some ways too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, feeling very productive, although a scenery has changed.
Well, perhaps we should introduce ourselves to the people at home. My name is Justin Callahan, and this is my lovely colleague
I'm Amanda Stowers, and we are both bereavement coordinators.
at Good Samaritan Hospice.
Okay.
Um, just thought, I would share our mission statement with folks who might not know it, as it seems especially pertinent at this time.
Yeah.
And that is to affirm life in the midst of illness and grief, and above all, to honor what matters most to each person and family served. We just wanted to come together today to acknowledge that we are all grieving in some way, whether we realize it or not. Would you agree with that, Amanda?
Absolutely. We are grieving our normal lives. We are grieving, like we said, we miss each other, that loss of connection that we usually have by, being at the office.
Yeah. And people are grieving all kinds of things right now, whether they identify it as such or not.
Yeah.
Um, Children are grieving their time at school, um,
Hmm.
time around classmates. There are seniors who were supposed to be having proms and preparing for graduation ceremonies.
We've also got a lot of people grieving the loss of their income, the loss of jobs.
Mm,
And speaking of seniors, the other kind of seniors, we have a lot of people that are grieving not being able to see loved ones in facilities,
yeah,
and people in facilities that are grieving, not being able to have their usual activities and their social interaction with other residents.
absolutely. I think for most folks, probably grief has a connotation of death. Um,
Mm.
but I think right now it's really important for us to share with folks that you can be uh, grieving things that are still living,
Yeah.
that maybe just aren't close to you
Hmm.
for the time being. Um, so I think it's really important, and one of my hopes for this video is that people will be able to say after they've watched this, "I am grieving,"
Yeah.
and maybe fill in the
The,
blank of whatever that is.
yep, the naming it so that you can express it.
Yeah, and and to be attentive to that grief. Whenever someone experiences the loss of a loved one, we always make it a point um, to make sure that they know that this is a very tender time in their lives, and that they need to be gentle and kind with
Hmm.
themselves. Um, I'm hoping that maybe
And
people.
also, gentle with others as well. This is an experience that in one way or another is literally affecting everyone.
Yeah, right. Just as death has been called the great equalizer, a common denominator of the human experience, so too is this pandemic connecting us in a way unlike anything other than maybe death and taxes
Yeah.
can connect us.
Hmm. And there are so many ripple effects and so many aspects of lives because it is affecting everything.
Right.
Whether it is, work and extracurricular activities, both for adults and children, things that people had planned for this summer and this spring, like spring break and vacations, and, just thinking of the last couple of days, family Easter dinner. for a lot of people was either non-existent or completely different.
And this week is the culmination of Passover within the Jewish tradition. So perhaps there are some folks that are grieving not being able to gather with their family and friends in the Jewish faith as well.
Mhm.
I know we were asked to keep this video to 2 minutes. Amanda and I both love to talk, so we were a little concerned about that. I'm guessing we might have already gone over, but I just want to
Probably.
I just want to point out that we're going to continue to do these videos. We've got some other topics that we think might be of interest to you all, and we're going to be sharing them in hopes of remaining connected. And one thing that we wanted to make sure we said today is that we are still here for you. Good Samaritan Hospice is still here for you. We've been in the community now for over 28 years. And though a lot has changed lately, there are still some things that are familiar that we can lean on. And one of those is Good Sam. Um,
Mhm.
so, we continue to care for our patients and their families during this time. That care looks a little different right now, but we are still here for you. And, you know, if folks are in need of someone else to just talk with at this time, um, would they be able to call you up, Amanda?
Absolutely. Although I am working from home, you can still reach me through the office. And that number is 540, of course, 776-0198.
And the phone number for folks in the New River Valley, that area, that number is 540-381-3171. We'll make sure to include that in the caption for this post. But just know that we're here, that we're reaching out, we're sending you lots of love and hopes for your continued well-being,
Absolutely.
safety, and good health.
Yep. And please let us know if there's anything we can do to support the community as, viewers and any family members through this time of collective grief.
All right, Amanda, I will hopefully get to see you real soon.
Hopefully.
Bye for now.
Bye.